Helps when you unmute the mic, doesn't it? Good evening, everyone. Hello and welcome to the Game Shed with me, Mark, and welcome to this unboxing, review and gameplay of the PS Classic. It is the PlayStation Mini. It is this little bad boy right here. Now, I've heard very mixed reviews of this already, and I know a lot of you have, so I want to make this my opinion. So I didn't read any of the reviews properly. I just saw some headlines and I thought, oh my god, what am I letting myself in for right here? So yeah, thank you for joining, guys. Thank you for joining. This is live, the first time I've ever done a live unboxing, so if it all goes horribly wrong, then you know this is why. So it is the first time, so wish me luck. Hello, welcome Malk, how you doing, dude? Welcome Dan, Steve and Predator Gaming. How are you all? Everything alright? Had a good week so far? I do have a beer here just to make sure it takes the edge off. No sign of Jamie so far. Ruined it already with the 18 certificate. What? I didn't even notice that. There you go, guys. Look at that. There's an 18 certificate on the box. Well spotted there, Malk. Well spotted. So let's have a look at what we've got here. This is the box. It's not a small box, really. If you think about it, it could be a lot smaller considering the size of the unit inside. So it says on the front, 20 games preloaded. We all know about the 20 games. There you go, 20 games preloaded. Some people are very happy with the game, some people not so happy. Hey Stitchy Games, welcome to the stream. Get ready to unsubscribe when he inevitably fails, guys. Thank you so much for the confidence, Steve. What a confidence vote. Anyway, on the back, it's got all the games you can see there. It's got Battle Arena Toshinden, which a lot of people hate. Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto. You know about all these. Do I bother? Do you want to know all the games? Intelligent Cube with a Q. Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller, Odyssey, sorry, Abe's, oh my god, Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey is the game I was talking about there. Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Revelations Persona, R4, Ridge Racer Type 4, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, Siphon Filter, Tekken 3, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, and Wild Arms. That's the 20 games. We love you really, Mark. Thanks, Steve, thanks. You lot are so kind. All right, let's open this bad boy up. I have done the tape. I have seen this thing already. Hopefully you can hear me all right. Let's open it up. There is a box in a box, guys. Just in case any of you are wondering. Look at that. That is a box in a box. I'll move that one out the way. Hopefully you can see this all right. Let me know if you've got any audio issues or anything else. If you can hear me okay. Really difficult to not see the 18 certificate once you notice. It should have been much smaller on the back. Yeah, that is bizarre because you'd think, yeah, you'd think they'd put it on the back. But anyway, there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of disappointed kids this Christmas who aren't allowed it because it's got an 18 on it. So there you go. Let's open this up. Look on the front there. It's got a little PlayStation logo. Very impressive. If that floats your boat. There's another box gone. Let's chuck that to the side. It's got a booklet inside. Look at this. It says PlayStation on it. What a surprise. You've probably all watched a bunch of unboxings already, so this is nothing new. But what we've got here is a manual for the PlayStation Classics. I want you lot to guess how many pages are actually English in this manual. So there's a lot of languages. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 languages. How many pages are English, guys? Let me know in the chat. Hello Stitch, I'm still alive, says Malk. Yeah, we haven't seen you in ages. Have you been avoiding my Red Dead streams, Malk? Because there's a few people who have admitted to avoiding them on purpose, including Jamie. Have you been avoiding it? So Dan says 4 pages, Steve says 3. We've got... Does the front page count? No. Oh, it does. It's 1. So it goes 2, 3. Keep guessing, guys, because you are wrong. 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. Look at that. It's a very small amount of the entire manual. Hilarious. Oh, you got an instruction manual. That's actually not been included with some. Really? What, in some of the unboxings? That's odd. This one is the guarantee. Why did they bother printing that? I don't know. Stupido. Alright, the manual is not really anything we wouldn't expect. It tells you how to hook it up, which is stupid because it's just an HDMI and a USB. How to start a game, how to switch discs, and specifications. So it says on here, which is quite interesting, video output 720p or 480p. I thought this would have just been 720p. And yep, avoided for... Ah, okay. Malk, I completely get it, so don't worry. You weren't worried anyway. So yeah, 720p and 480p. So some of the games must be down in the 480p range and then some in 720. Bizarre. I don't get why they've done that. Nothing else in there that is very interesting at all. That's your lot. Right, that's the manuals. Really don't. Does it require a power pack? Dan, it doesn't. It is a straight USB. So here we go, the moment of truth. There you go. And last night, if you are on our Discord, you would have seen me comparing this to things. The size of my head, my mobile phone. I didn't do that one actually. Look, it's very, very close to being the size of a OnePlus 6. There you go. But it is exactly the same size as a double dip. Who remembers double dip? So on the front, you've got a reset button, little reset button, power button, and an open button. Annoying that the open doesn't open the hinge. I would have loved that. That would have been proper retro goodness. The pads on the bottom, ooh, soft. They're not like rubber. That's weird. Very nice. Then it's got an HDMI port on the back, and it's got a USB port. So there's the USB for power there. And then there's an HDMI right there. There is a expansion bit there, which I don't know if any of you have seen this, but you can't actually open it. So people were saying, oh, maybe the expansion does something else. Maybe it allows you to put USB stick in to put more games on. It doesn't open. So they haven't done anything clever there. Nothing very special about it. I mean, it's lovely. That is really nice. You'd probably buy that as like a little ornament, even if it didn't do anything. It looks awesome. And let me actually, I'm going to compare it to the size of the SNES Mini, so you can all see that. So there's the SNES Mini. If I put them that way, you can see the PlayStation Classic is a little bit bigger, a little wider, and they're about the same. I mean, thickness-wise, the SNES is a bit thicker. The NES Mini, size difference. See, very much of a muchness. They're all roughly the sort of same sort of footprint. I presume they've gone for a certain scale with this. But out of those three, which is the best looking? That's the question I have for you right now. Let me know in the comments. Which one do you like the most, looking wise? Forget what they do. Forget what they do. SNES Mini, NES Mini, NES Mini, whatever you want to call it, or the PS Classic. There you go. Right, that's it out of the box. Would go nice on a stand. Yes, it would. Should have been priced the same as NES Mini for what you're getting. Yeah, it should have done. I think they've overpriced this, haven't they? To be honest, considering it's only got 20 games on it, but those games are a lot bigger. I can't get this bit open. All right, I'm just trying to open the rest of the box, guys. Yeah, they're a lot bigger in terms of data size, so maybe a bit more memory on board to cater for that, a bit more storage, and the guts are probably a bit more powerful than a NES and SNES Mini. Right, next up we have some controllers. Wow, that's so light. Oh my god. There you go, look at that. What a faithful representation of the original. Absolutely stunning. But no analog sticks, guys. No analog sticks. As Jamie actually pointed out yesterday on his stream, there wasn't any analog sticks with the original that came out. So I think it's quite a good point. If they were being really faithful to the original, they had to stick with this version, right? They had to. When they do the PS2 Classic, oh my god, that is going to be genius. When they do that, it's going to have analog sticks, obviously, because the PS2 came with analog sticks straight away. Alright, so the port you get is a USB port, and on the front of the PS Classic is a USB port there. So that just slots in, and that looks lovely there. Look, that looks just like normal. There you go. So that's one controller right there. And what's really good And what they... I'm trying to remember if they did it with the NES Classic. Did you get 2 controllers with it? I can't remember for the life of me. But you do get 2 controllers with this, which is great. Obviously, you're going to need them. There's a couple of 2-player games in there, fighting games like Tekken and blah, blah, blah. So there's the other controller right there. It's exactly the same, obviously. Nothing to see here is all I'll say. There's a bit of, when you put them in, they're really sturdy in the ports. It doesn't feel like they could slip out easy. So if you're having a really moment with a game, they wouldn't come out easily. The next point on the controller that I'll make is that the cables are not half a foot long like the NES Classic cables were. What a ridiculous thing that was. They are... you can't really see that, but look, there's the controller. I'm going to go all the way across. That's pretty much my arm span. So I'd say that's 1.5 meters or something like that. So that's good. It's got good length on it. And compared to the NES Classic, the length was not good. Alright, next up we've got an HDMI cable, obviously, which looks like it's about 1 meter long, 1.5 meters. Not massive. I'll just show you so you can see how long it is, in case this was going to be why you decide to buy it or not. They're 6-foot cables, perfect. Yeah, so what's that in meters? About 1.5 meters, isn't it? Or 2 meters? Can't be. My arm span is the same as my height, right? Alright, so HDMI cable. Same again. It's actually the same length as the, I think it's a little bit longer. So yeah, 2 meter HDMI cable. 1.8 meters, blimey. Okay, just to be specific. So presumably they've made them the same length. Finally, we have a USB cable. So Steve says SNES for the win. That's the best looking one. PS Classic for Dan. Steve, are the controllers the same size as originals? Yeah, absolutely. They are an absolute replica of the originals. So there we go. USB cable is a bit shorter. That's 1 meter, I'd say. But still pretty long, considering how short everything was with the NES Classic. Right, so, my God, I've got through that pretty damn quick. So there you go. That is the PS Classic in all its glory. I hope you get to see what it looks like there. So what we're going to do for the next part of the video is we're going to hook it up. Next part of the stream, should I say. We're going to hook it up and we're going to play some games. We're going to see how faithful the games are and see what resolutions we're getting. I should be able to tell that from Streamlabs. So let's get the controller ready. And you're going to have to bear with me, guys, while I hook this up, because it may go horribly wrong. So right, there's my HDMI cable, which I use for my PS4. Plug that in. And then we need the USB cable for power. If there's anything else you'd like to see, guys, let me know in the chat, because I will cover what I can and what I think you want to see. But if you want to see anything different, then let me know. Okay. Whoa, it's flashing. Okay, that's the PS Classic hooked up. Now, you're going to have to bear with me while I hook this up. Okay, let's... Loving display shop in the background, yeah. There's a bunch of random stuff on there, really, really random. You can't. I'm presuming you can't really see it that clearly, seeing as you're asking. All right, so we're going to this mini view. My camera has gone bonkers. I don't know why. So bear with me while I sort this out. Let's do this, and you can't see me now, which is great. Here we go. There you go. Alright, the camera's sorted. Let's turn this bad boy on. Is that a Game & Watch top right? Yes, it is. Do you want me to grab it so you can see what it is? One of my prized possessions, actually, this one. There you go. Don't know if that's going to focus. It's Donkey Kong Jr. Donkey Kong Jr. My one and only Game & Watch. And it's an absolute beauty. Right, this thing isn't actually turning on. This is legendary. Okay. Let me just check something. I have a feeling. I got a feeling. You are joking! Do you have to hold it down or something? Wow, wow, we were. Oh. It just flashed. I don't know. Is computer USB going to give me enough power for this? It should do, shouldn't it? The plot thickens. Okay, let me just try something before I call this a write-off. I've got a power plug here. I'm going to try and plug it in the power and see if that works. This is why I said it could all go horribly wrong. Right, it's powered up. I cannot believe that. That is brilliant. I think you need a USB plugged into the mains, not USB put. Exactly right. There you go, Stu-Ro. Stu-Ro-Ro. Hopefully we can get the game working better with me. I have to change the... I have to change... to... Wow, nothing's working. Look at this, I'm just getting no signal. This is classic. Yeah, not included, exactly. That's just cheeky, isn't it? Right, okay, let me just check something. Doesn't like my capture card. It's got power, so I've got it in a dedicated plug now. And it's clearly got power because the light's on. Nintendo didn't. What, have a plug? But it didn't need a dedicated plug, did it? This is unbelievable. Wow. Right, I'm just gonna... One sec. Okay. Well, I've gone device default, so I'm matching the device, and it's saying 720. But look, you can see me going through the resolutions, and it don't like none of them. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Right, let's just try something else. Might get some luck with this. Okay. It's not even showing a signal detected. Sheesh. Okay, let me just reboot my capture card. 1 minute. Last thing, because I don't... Once I get this working, I'll reset it so you can see the intro screen. Yeah, I said there'd be technical issues because it's the first time I've ever done this live. Normally I've got sort of time to mess about and what have you. I'm going to end up playing some PS2 in a minute. Have another beer, Mark. Thanks, Dan. I'm going to turn this into a video and you're going to be amazed at the editing. Oh man, come on. This is crazy. Crazy. Rec Central. Yeah, I'd have to quit the stream though, I think, to do that, Jim. I think what I can do, you can think of, yeah, I've done that through the video settings. Let me hook up this HDMI to the screen. 1 sec, guys. Alright, so I've plugged in the output from the my capture card into my other screen here. I'm just going to change the source and see if I get the picture. Device default, custom 720. No. No way, Jose! How about I plug it directly into the screen? Let's see if I can get... If I can get it up, then it'll... That's not what I meant to say. If I can get the PlayStation up on my screen, then at least I know it's working. And it's something to do with my capture card, if it works. Now see, I can get nothing. Wow. Alright, so I've plugged this directly into my monitor here, which is an HDMI monitor. And it's literally giving me nothing. It's amazing. Yeah, so I think maybe I'm just going to check this power. 1 sec. The only power brick I can find is this dodgy thing. So I don't know what kind of power it needs. If you say it needs direct power, how can that not work? I don't think I've got another power thing here. Oh, I know where I can get power from. Let's try this for size. This surely can't be a power issue. I hope I get it working, to be honest. It might be a dud though. It might just be a dodgy one. Right, I'm going to try powering it from my TV, because that should be right. Hey Blacked Out Gaming, how you doing? Right, let's see if this works. Nope. So the TV USB that very happily powers my NES Mini does not power the PS Classic. Once you get past the initial boot sound, your world collapses into disappointment. Oh god. Right, you're gonna have to bear with me a sec, guys. I'm going to pop and get a USB plug, a different one, and I'm going to try it with that before we give up completely and go, this is stupid. So bear with me just a sec, guys. I will be back with you. Can't get the damn thing powered up. There we go, and I'm back. So I have a USB phone charger. It is a dual port thingamajiggy. So let's test that out and see if that works. Because I cannot believe that this is... Let's just catch up with your chat. Is there not an NTSC PAL selector on the Mini? No. Nothing. Nada. Let's try this out for size. If it works on my screen here, then we're in business. Maybe I've got a dodgy one. In all seriousness, maybe I have. There's nothing different about the HDMI cable, is there? I'll try a different HDMI. Right. Seriously? Oh, can't believe this. I tried. Predator. I tried. I've got my TV next to me here on the right, and I tried that. Did not want to work. I might hook up the, the NES Classic. Right, so device default 720. Right, okay. Configure video, definitely set to HDMI. Now it's telling me that there's no input. None at all. None whatsoever. Right, the only thing I can think to do, guys, is to close down Streamlabs. Like Jamie said, open up Rec Central. But I'm going to have to stop. Was it bought from someone in a back alley, Mark? You got ripped off. Oh, PlayStation Classic don't look too good right now. No, it doesn't. No Signal Classic. If you do get this working, don't give it a glowing review. I mean, so far I'm not going to give it a glowing review anyway. It wouldn't even power up. Wouldn't even power up from my bloody TV, which I find absolutely ludicrous. Master for Thorwy doesn't want to start. Doesn't want to work from the very start. Must be Jesus saying you should plug in the SNES. Is the HDMI connected to the PlayStation? Yes, of course it is. Dude. James Spencer, welcome to the stream. Thank you for that. No, I'm getting nothing out of it. Alright, so I am probably going to have to... Yeah, but I can open... Jamie, I can open Rec Central. All well and good. But it won't show up the source. Oh, unless I delete the source. Let's see. If I remove the source completely in Streamlabs. All you lot are like, we don't care, Mark. Just get it working. Did you pay your electricity bill? Oh, no, I didn't. I really didn't. Okay. Hopefully this should see it get fixed. HDMI, blah blah blah. Alright, it is set to HDMI now. Let's try again and add the source. Spectacular live unboxing, absolutely. You know the way I do, guys. I don't do things the easy way, ever. I like to do things in the most difficult way possible. Righty-ho. I feel like maybe the only other thing I can do, because I've just done it there and it's not worked. The only other thing I can do. Bring out the fruit. Oh, jeez. See, now it's just giving me a black screen. It's not even saying no signal anymore, which is interesting. Let's see if it says that it's got a signal now. If it does, then at least... No. Still showing no signal, which is hilarious. So I think I'm going to have to stop the stream and then start it again. Ironically, since this went tits up, you appear to have more viewers. Everyone loves watching a fail, right? An absolute fail. I can't wait to make the video. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the perfect unboxing, and then it's just going to be working. Alright, so guys, if you hang on right there, just for a couple of minutes, it won't be long, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to close all this down. I'm going to open it up again. Open up Rec Central on its own. And see if that works. So I really appreciate if you hang around. If you want to go, this is completely up to you. It's your life after all. But hang around and hopefully we can get it working. So I will see you in a second.